The idea for the gardens, we really wanted to create really new scenes all around the earth. So when Yves came to me and said, okay, I designed 30 mobiles and we want to create spaces where they can be linked together and with a specific topic. How can we do that? So I was really excited because it was really new and everything was possible with the plant. But after I knew that it was for the beginning of March, so I said, oh my god, I don't know if it will freeze or be really shiny like that. It could be quite hard to find the right plants to do it. And we really worked a lot together because it was I designed them as a small painting with just the movement of the mobiles, and it was really fun to draw everything and to find the right marble stone, the right glass diamond, and it was really a big experience. And when I saw yesterday the first guest discovered the mobile moving, I was so happy to see their face, and it was a great feeling.
Yes, and the styles are really different. We have Jardin à la Française, we got a Japanese garden, we got something more tropical, and yes, we got several gardens, so that it was a change, and we want to play with that with the season. So if you come back in spring or summer or autumn, it's not the same thing. That is great. We have not something stay like that. It's always moving, like the mobile.
Exactly, and we had the same reflection about the rest of the planters in the park, because for the 30th anniversary we designed new kind of planters, and it will change during the year, and in summertime it's not really the same colors, and I was really inspired by the costume of the character, and we are always talking together. I'm just picking a character costume there. I love that kind of color. I want to do something like that. What do you think? Maybe we can have a different type of flowers. We can change a lot during the seasons.
And can you explain us why it's important to see the gardens during the day and during the night?
Yes, the gardens are really beautiful by day because it's shining with the sun, but we also worked a lot the design for the night, and we worked with Adrien Moret, he's a light designer, and he made an incredible job with us for the gardens. And we also tried a new technology for the plants with a young French startup called Aglaé, and they are working with a specific serum in the plants, and when the night is coming and the UV lights are switched on, you can see the structure of the plant shining and glowing in the dark.
It's like Avatar. Something like that.
And it's in the galactical garden, because the idea of the garden was the sky, the night sky, and each figure is traveling the sky with his own planet. I was really inspired by the Little Prince, and it's a very, very small planet with his own landscape and a big person on it, and it's the garden for this technology because it was something I discovered 5 years ago, and I was waiting for the right moment to use it.
Et voilà.
I have a question.
Sure.
What was the idea behind putting all of the sculptures, all of the mobiles in front of the castle and not spread it out throughout the park or even both parks?
I think that we wanted to celebrate the anniversary with the show because the show is telling a story and is inviting the guests to go through Main Street and to celebrate on the hub, and we wanted to concentrate the emotion and the celebration on the hub, and I don't know if you have seen that, but when the float is going on, all the mobiles are moving
One by one.
One by one with the float.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And we would like to have something immersive. All this character represents the park of the anniversary.
And one more thing about the characters, how hard was it to come down to actually these characters? Did you have many more designs and you have to trim it down to a certain number, or did you?
Not so much.
Okay.
For me, it's the first time I draw something. It's okay.
Okay.
So I love it.
Okay, perfect.
Why don't we see like Mickey, Minnie, and friends like on like the town square maybe? Because we
Yeah.
used to have quite some statues and topiaries there.
I start with that. My first start it was Cinderella because I would like to play. My first idea it was to have a windmill like a child, like on the beach, something like that. I would like to play with the wind, and it's the first time we have some mobile on a Disneyland everywhere on the world. So that it was interesting for us to have that, and I drew some mobile and my inspiration. I love Calder. I don't know if you know this guy, and Alexandre Hove more recently do something very amazing. And it was not enough Disney, so I tried with the character to do mobile, and the first one was Cinderella. And when I drew that, I drew in 3D, directly in 3D, and I colored directly, and I moved the thing directly, so I can see what's going, what is working. And when I saw this one the first time, I said, yes, I got something here. So I put another one, and now you can see that. That yes, I try with the VIP character. That it was interesting, but we got a lot the VIP on stage everywhere, and we have just 3 mobile more, so we prefer to have the princesses. So we chose more princesses for the mobile.
When designing the mobiles, do you have the perfect picture of what the garden would like, or you just keep drawings and making a garden with my mobiles?
I drew all the mobile, and we know what kind of style we would like. For the princesses, it was Jardin Royal, the garden Majesty, something like that, like Jardin La Française, Versailles, something like that. So it was clear for us for that. For the Japanese one, with Mushu, with Sisu and Bemax, we find something Japanese. It was very great, and I love Japanese garden, so it was exciting to do something like that. And after we try to find a good way tropical garden. I love tropical garden too, and we put some picture with both of the mobile and we present to Manu. Now, what we can do now with that?